Let's go. I don't need my phone.
Okay, I'm definitely going to have to edit out a whole lot of this in the front, and YouTube says you can do that. Once it's posted, you can
So
edit.
she can see chat. He can see chat. I can't see chat.
I can see chat on the
Yeah.
thing I'm videotaping with, which is not good. We're going to have to figure out on her phone what is wrong. Anyway, today's show, where it's going to be about the Munsters. Munster Go Home, 1966. And not everybody has seen this. Why do I have like white on me? Like, look at how I've got white.
Is it dust?
Yeah. Did I lean up against?
We cleaned before the show.
Off of that bag. I took a plastic bag off of one of our props things here and got white powder all over me, dust wise.
Dust.
Yeah. Okay. This Munster Go Home is 96 minutes. We watched it again last week. I've seen it many times. Been on Svengoolie many times. Doesn't likes it, don't you?
I've seen it once. It's
Yeah.
been a while.
Yeah, it's been a while.
I got to watch Supernatural last night, like I do every night of my life. Not by choice.
You saw where the one guy got arrested.
That was in 2019. That was old.
Oh.
I said the same thing to Mason. I was like, Jared got arrested. And he goes like, it's been a while. Yeah, 2019. Because I was like, that's a terrible mugshot for a good-looking man. Sorry, go on.
Okay. It was the best movie that they ever made as far as the Munsters go. It was in their heyday, in color. Of course, the series wasn't in color, but yeah, I do have on an actual Zombo shirt. This isn't Zombo off of the internet hosting show. This is Zombo from my favorite show of the Munsters, Zombo. Yeah. So yeah, there he is. Louis Nye played Zombo, and we're not going to talk a whole lot about the cast of the Munsters because everybody knows the cast of the Munsters pretty well. I am going to mention about most everybody's favorite Marilyn was Pat Priest.
Turn your sound down.
The one that was on there the most of the time. She was everybody's usual favorite. Beverly Owen was in the first 13 episodes. She was Marilyn first. And she had to leave the show because she was so lovesick over her honey bun that she could not be away from him doing the show. So she quit the show and they had to replace her with Pat Priest. And of course, they were only married 10 years and they got a divorce. So that was her lovesick.
Maybe he wasn't as lovesick.
Maybe that was the mistake, is that she spent every moment with him.
Well, I mean, that she was so lovesick, she had to leave a well-known show to be with her husband, or her husband-to-be. They weren't married.
I could see you doing that with Mom.
They weren't married at the time, and it's like,
You're saying you wouldn't have done that with Mom?
She did it. The guy.
No, I'm saying, would you?
I would have had her out there, but I don't. It seemed like he was not even in the country or something. It was like, yeah. But anyway, the whole point is the marriage didn't even last. That the one that ruined her career, basically. She died. Beverly Owen died already. She was 81 when she died. But Pat Priest is still alive. And the Munsters only lasted 2 seasons. But seasons back in those days, they went a lot longer. There were 70 episodes in 2 seasons. Nowadays, they think a season's like 13 episodes. And back in those days, you had to put in some time for a season. There had to be like 30 something. Yeah. So it ran from 64 to 66. Okay. And we're not going to be eating on this show, by the way. I know you're going to be mad. I have something for the other, but yeah.
No snacks? I should have brought my own snacks.
But there was an original pilot that did not have the same cast. Most people have seen it by now if you like the Munsters. Lily was not the same. It was played by a woman named Joan Marshall. And Eddie was not the same. And not the way they had him portrayed either. He was Eddie, but he was a brat. He was a brat. You didn't even want to deal with him. They didn't have his demeanor be the same at all. It was played by an actor named Happy Durman. Happy Durman. Yeah. Yeah, what a name. I don't know if he ever really went on and did anything
Well,
else.
if you
but
did, you'd probably
but
remember.
after seeing that pilot, they did change. They thought Lily was too glamorous, so they toned it down and give it to Yvonne DiCarlo, and then Happy Durman's character was just a brat, and it's like, this isn't going to work. So they changed Eddie and put in the other Eddie. And speaking of Eddie, this is not the autographed copy. Okay.
Why didn't you bring the autograph one?
It's packed away in the garage in plastic somewhere.
Worked hard for that.
But yeah, I have two of these pillows. One, she actually had.
How did you even handle that?
Yeah. One she had autographed by
Which Patrick?
Which Patrick? I could think of the last name.
I was gonna
Yes,
say, come
it's
on.
actually autographed. It's out in the garage in a plastic heavy duty bag. And I didn't go hunting for it. This is its twin, though, without the signature.
He was very nice, and he even had his wife take a picture of it because he hadn't seen it.
Yes, hadn't seen it because no permission. People were just making these and making money off of somebody else's image and without permission. So,
As
totally.
they all do.
Oh, they all
Yeah.
do. They all do. Let's see. What do I want to talk about? Another show that we watched concerning the Munsters, and they only did one episode, was called Mockingbird Lane. Okay, we watched it on YouTube, and if you get a chance to look it up on YouTube, Mockingbird Lane. There's only one episode. It was like a pilot to see if they wanted to take it, and I don't know what network decided. It was one of the main networks. They decided to pass on it because they thought it was too dark. Okay. Me and
Is
you
that the one
liked
with
it.
Jerry O'Connell?
Yeah,
I
Jerry
saw that.
O'Connell was her-
I liked it.
It was okay.
And Eddie Lizard was Grandpa.
Izzard, not
Gizzard.
Lizard.
Of course, I don't
Gizzard.
know what his name
Yeah,
is
he's
now
a
that he's
woman
trans.
now.
Yes,
Yeah.
I know. I
He's
know.
an ugly woman too. I mean, he was an ugly dude.
He was. He was on.
Oh.
What's that movie I watch all the time? With the guys that think they're superheroes and they're not.
Mystery Men.
Yes, Mystery Men. He
Yeah.
was one of the bad guys on Mystery Men. I don't know if he was Tony P or Tony G or whatever. But yeah, he was still a guy then, and he was also on that one show with that one lady that I like.
Minnie Driver.
Yes. And that didn't last real long either. But now he's a woman, and he's not just typical, not attractive woman.
No.
Why is it that the really unattractive men want to be a woman? It doesn't work the other way either, it just, yeah.
No.
Anyway, if you get a chance to look up Mockingbird Lane on YouTube, watch that one episode. I think you'll find like just what we did. We liked it. We thought that was a good show, and it's a shame it didn't continue on. It was a good show.
Okay, Jessica says, I seen a movie search called Munster's Revenge.
Munster's Revenge is a movie they made after Munster Go Home. It's not as good. If you watch both of them in
But
a row.
it has the TV cast in it.
Oh yeah,
right?
it's a TV cast, but
Wait, isn't it a different Marilyn?
I don't remember Marilyn in it that well. But I don't know. But the whole point is, it was cheaply done. It was done more like for TV movie, I believe. I don't know if I have it in my cards, but it's not as good. I don't like it nearly as good as Munster Go Home. It wasn't a big time financed movie like Munster Go Home was. Munster Go Home was a big time movie, and Munster's Revenge is not as good. If you watch both, you'll see what I'm talking about. It's not as good. Also, if you look up online, there's Marineland Carnival featuring the Munsters, where they go to Marineland. This was actually an Easter special that they did in '65, I believe it was, an Easter special where they went to Marineland to find Eddie a new pet. You know how you do.
Hang on. She wants to know if Munster's Revenge is worth watching.
It's free. It's free. You don't have to rent it or anything. it's not going to be.
Is that the one with the wax museum?
Wax
okay,
museum.
Okay, so it was a different Maryland. I
was
remember
it different?
now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's okay.
If you're a Munster fan, it's okay, but in comparison to Munster Go Home, they didn't have you could tell the budget wasn't the same. And yeah, it's more like a made-for-TV movie than it was a major motion picture like Munster Go Home was. But no, I've watched it a couple of times, but it's not as good. Yeah.
Okay.
But it's free. It's free. You know, the other one you got to rent. So, also, getting ahead of my cards here. This is kind of a side note. If you watch The Burbs, the neighborhood of the Burbs, that is where the Munster house set. And that's,
the movie, not the show.
Well, nobody watches the show. It's crap. But the movie, yeah, that's done in the same. That cul-de-sac is where
Cul-de-sac. Cul-de-sac
is where the Munster's house is. I think it sets right next to Ricky's house. If you're facing Ricky's house, I think it's to the left, away from the Runsfield house. I think that's where the Munster house actually sets. But it doesn't look like the Munster house. They try to make it look regular, but believe me, that is the Munster neighborhood, and they've used that whole neighborhood for so many things. They always say, I don't remember what.
Desperate Housewives.
Yes, they always bring that one up. Desperate Housewives. Like anybody watched that, you know?
It was on for a long time.
It must have just been their mothers watching it.
A suburban, suburban white women eat that crap up.
Suburban Housewives watched it.
Yeah.
Okay, my favorite episode of... What's your favorite episode of The Munsters?
I don't have one. I don't have one.
She don't have one. Go.
I like the one where Herman looks normal.
You know, speaking of that, when I was a kid, Herman, I think he stood up in Grandpa's in the lab, and Grandpa's lightning type machine zapped him, and when he woke up, he looked like his normal self. I remember being fascinated by that when I was a kid, because it's like, I'm getting to see Herman looking like his regular self.
He did have a weird shaped head, though.
But yeah, I thought that was a fascinating show, but it's not one of my favorites. My other favorite is the Fergosi Emerald.
Jessica likes that one too.
Yeah, my favorite is Zombo, and then right after that, and I think on the disc it plays right after, the Fergosi Emerald. That is like one of my favorite too. So yeah, but yeah, the one I was going to mention that too about the guy looking normal. Yeah. So yeah, the Munster, it says, I got it on my card. Munster Go Home was done in 1966. That was like in their prime. Munster's Revenge was done in 81. We're talking a lot of years different. So you kind of forget how you did your own character after a while. But yeah. Okay, and then here come the Munsters, a TV movie. It was made in 1995, and that's the one with...
Jerry O'Connell.
No.
Oh.
The hot blonde from the Brady Bunch, Marcia.
Oh,
Christine something.
Yeah, she's in that movie as being Marilyn, okay? And then they did a TV series after that. Geez, I'm getting my cards on me.
Munsters Today?
Yeah, Munsters Today. And a different Marilyn played that part. She did not play that part. They had a skinny little blonde. She seemed like she had curlied up hair.
I have that.
Okay. Oh, yeah, you were going to talk too, weren't you?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. And let's see. Yeah, I'm kind of skipping around.
You want me to do that now since you're
go ahead and talk about that now.
So for Munsters Today, who played Marilyn, her name is Hilary Van Dyke.
Oh yeah, Van Dyke, yeah.
Before she did this movie, the only thing she had ever done was a commercial for Kentucky Fried Chicken.
I can eat some.
That was it.
Chicken.
And actually, the pilot that they did for Munsters Today, she was not in the pilot. She replaced the actress that did the pilot. And she only did 3 additional things after this movie, and then she totally disappeared.
I just wondered at first if she was related to Dick Van Dyke.
No, she was not.
No,
because it listed who her parents were.
Yeah, I looked that up too, and I
no.
thought maybe she was related to Dick Van Dyke.
And then Lee Merriweather played Lily. We all know Lee Merriweather.
This was a big fan of Lee
She
Merriweather.
was
Name.
Miss America in 1955.
She-
She replaced Julie Newmar as Catwoman in the Batman movie.
She was
Not
she was,
the series.
She was Catwoman in the Batman movie.
I just said that.
I'm
He's
talking
looking
to
at
her.
me.
I'm talking to
Can you
her.
not hear me?
No, she can't.
You guys are doing a lot of talking. I'm about to go get my own snacks.
And what I thought was kind of weird, she had a 10-year relationship with a Mexican trapeze artist.
so
It's
many
like-
comments, and I'm just
No, she was hottie. She was a hottie. She was.
Like-
She is 90 years old right now.
Same age as Patty. So.
is she
you know,
still with her?
No,
He fell off the
this
trapeze
was
and-
back in
died.
the, I believe I saw it was in the 70s.
Yeah.
Okay. And then Jason Marsden played Eddie. He did a lot of
Erie,
voice.
Indiana.
Yes, he was
He
Dash
autographed my
X
shirt. He
in
autographed my
Erie,
shirt on
Indiana.
Oh, is that the fun one?
Yeah, the fun
Oh,
one, the
okay.
short
I
guy.
follow him on
He was Eddie. He
Instagram
played
today.
Eddie. You know, a lot of
He's
people-
hilarious.
A lot of people don't know.
He goes to a lot of cons and does stuff
Well, what else? Does
all
he do
the
now? I
time.
go all the time. For
He
fun.
does a lot of voice work.
Mhm.
He was the voice of the cat in Hocus Pocus.
Yeah.
And he does a lot of voice work on video games. I mean, the list just went on and on
Didn't
of
seem
all
to have
his
that out of a
voice
voice
work.
to catch.
Hmm.
You know
He
what I mean?
was also on, what was that show Suzanne Summers was on?
Step by step.
Yes, he played the boyfriend of one of the
Yeah.
daughters.
Suzanne Summers was
Yeah.
hot back then.
Yeah.
And not dead.
Oh, that's right. She is.
She is dead.
Yeah, and that's
So,
all on that.
How do you like the Munster Scary Little Christmas? Do you like that show?
I don't remember anything about it.
Okay, usually watch it every year. It's pretty bad, but we watch it, and it's got the Hendrix girl that I like so much. Superstar.
The blonde.
The blonde. Something Hendrix. I can't think of
I
her
don't
first
know
name.
her name.
She was just on Dancing with the
Yeah.
Stars.
Oh, I like her a lot. On there though, she's really skinny. Really skinny. Yeah, but yeah, she's the Marilyn on Scary Little Christmas, and then of course Jessica's favorite, Rob Zombie. Rob Zombie, The Munsters 2022. You liked that, didn't you? Don't tell me you haven't seen it. You've never seen Rob Zombie's The Munsters? Oh, he did great with colors and
I would say
stuff like that.
it sounded like it was
He
good,
did
and
a
the
great
pictures
job.
looked good.
Yeah, he did a great job on. I mean, I don't like his other movies that were crap, but he
They're
did a great
gross.
job on that.
Dar
And-
actually said the phrase gore porn yesterday, and I thought about you.
No, it's true.
We were talking about horror movies, and he was saying how, like, Terrifier is nothing but
Oh,
gore porn.
oh,
and he goes, I
definitely.
don't watch that stuff. And I said, I don't
No.
either. I go, and it's a waste, because, like,
And Jessica was just talking
Like
about it too.
Terror-
That character is cool.
it's so cool. And, like, Freddy's
Good
cool.
looking.
I can't watch it. I
Yeah,
can't
good
watch
looking
it.
characters. Jessica was saying how it made her like sick after.
She said that's her favorite Rob Zombie movie by far. Yeah, because it's
Yeah.
not disgusting.
Yeah, I like Terrifier too. It's a good look. I mean, it's a really good look, but
It's
the whole
great.
movie's based on
Dar
gross.
was like, they just try to see how
Gross,
disgusting
yeah.
they can
And
get.
it's like I don't find that entertainment at all.
No.
That doesn't entertain me.
I
How
have
gross.
nightmares. I'm not
Ugh.
down.
Yeah. Okay. A couple other things I wanted to talk about here. Did you have anything more you wanted to
No.
add? Okay. Yeah. We're going to touch on a couple other things before we close, but in 2004, the Wayans brothers. You know the Wayans brothers.
Yeah.
Okay. They weren't going to be in it, but they signed a contract with Warner. With I don't know what
Warner
studio.
Brothers?
I don't think they do with Warner Brothers. With one of the major networks to do a modern day The Munsters.
No
They weren't gonna.
kidding?
They weren't gonna appear in the show. They were just gonna
I
make
bet
it,
that would've been
produce it,
awesome.
and it never went to thing.
That's kind
Okay.
of a shame.
Were they
And-
going to do it with black people?
No, they didn't say that. They just said they were hired to produce it and stuff. Okay, and then in 2017, Seth Meyers, isn't that the dweeb
Yeah.
that
No, he's not a
Family Guy.
dweeb.
that's Seth MacFarlane.
Yeah, Seth Meyers is the guy from Saturday Night Live.
Oh,
Yes.
that's right.
Yeah, I
Yes.
did the same thing.
He was put in developing a modern day Munsters that would be that would live in Brooklyn
No.
trying to adapt to family
No.
life.
No,
in order
absolutely not.
Yeah, he was going to do that. Seth Meyers,
No.
okay, not MacFarlane.
No,
Okay.
absolutely not.
Seth MacFarlane might have been able
Be able
to
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 do
pull
it.
it off, yeah. I know.
Although his work on The Burbs, the series, is crap. Oh my God, that is a crap.
Have you watched any of it?
We watched 2 episodes.
Did
of
you?
It. Very slow paced.
I like her. I like Keke Palmer as a person.
Oh,
But
they made it racist. They made it
did?
racist right off the bat.
And
Yes.
that's what a lot of the comments on
Yes,
social
like
media
how I know
is.
because isn't she the only black character
Yes.
and it's all
Well,
middle-aged white women?
no, her brother is in it, and
Okay.
But he's not. He
He's
doesn't
not there,
live
but
in
he
the
talks to her
suburbs.
and stuff
Isn't
like that.
everyone else white?
Yeah. But when the cops got there, it was they was making it racist. The neighbor that lives in the Burbs house,
Yeah.
they're making that a racial
Oh,
thing, and it's like
don't
it's like
take
so
that
that's the only
turn.
reason you got a black girl on there is so you could bring in
Make it
racism.
race.
It's like
That's not
yeah, so many
good.
people were saying, oh, that is not cool. That has nothing to do with the Burbs.
No,
Don't pull
I
that.
haven't
That's
seen
a
that
cheap.
yet.
That's a cheap stunt.
Yeah,
doing
don't
something
do
like
that.
that. So yeah, the only reason the Munsters got canceled was because it was back in my day. Batman came on. The original Batman came on, and they put it up against the Munsters. Batman was a tidal wave. Everybody watched Batman. Okay, and the monkeys were on at the same time too, and everybody wanted to watch the monkeys because they were popular.
And you couldn't record back then.
No, you couldn't record.
You had to choose.
Batman won and destroyed the Munsters and got them canceled because they put them up against. That was a really rough show to be put up against the Munsters.
Whoever
for them
was head
to-
of programming was.
They did that on purpose.
I had several of these Herman Munster dolls. Desi used to sleep with this doll when she was young.
No, but we have you should have told me. We have pictures of Dar.
Dar-
He went to J.C. Penney's and
And-
had his pictures done, and he had this
He
with
had,
him.
I had a
forgot
couple
about
of
that.
these, and yeah, Dar was so Halloween back in our day, and he's so anti-Halloween now. Yeah, I blame Deza. And I have this old book, The Munsters and the Great Camera Caper. Deza's read this many times.
Didn't even know you had it.
Yeah, well, I do. It's got a few drawings in it.
I
and
could
stuff
read
like
that. It's not.
Yeah.
That'd be fast.
Yes. And yeah, there's a few drawings in it and stuff. This is old. I'm not sure how old, but it's old. And I do have that. And of course, I think, Jessica, you have this, the DVD set of the Munsters. It's got all the DVDs. I have a couple others too that got smaller set in them, but this is everything. This is where, if I watch Zombo, this is where I was watching it off of. And this, of course, is Munster Scary Little Christmas. That does one of Dez's favorite Christmas movies, right there. Yeah. So I knew she liked that a lot, so I thought I'd bring that up. Real Munster fan. And also I have this Munster's book. Okay, a lot of pictures in it. A whole lot of pictures, a lot of color pictures, and just tells a lot of things. I mean, it's really a good book. I think Patty got this for me years ago. $22, people. $22. Tons of pictures, though. I love pictures. Okay. And
color pictures.
yeah, color pictures to boot. So this is well worth it. I've read a lot of this. I goes in one eye and out
Can't
the other.
comprehend.
I cannot hold.
Read it out loud. If you read it out loud, it's
That
easier.
used to work for me, but if I don't see it, I don't remember it. It's TV. I'm programmed for TV. If I don't see it with these things, I don't. Words don't count. Seeing words don't count.
If I care, I'll remember.
I can't. It just I cannot hold it. I cannot hold it. Okay. And then
being old.
no, I've been like that for years and years.
You've always been old.
I think Deza might have gotten me this. I'm not sure.
No,
You don't know?
I did not.
Okay. You did give me a Frankenstein one, an old Frankenstein comic. That's kind of worth something. Okay, this is a very, very old, not in the best of shape. 1965 Munster's comic book, and it's not a recreation or anything. It's yellowed, and yeah, the cover isn't in pristine condition or anything like that. but it is really from 1965. And Grandpa's relatives come to visit and drive him. Yeah, there we go. So, yeah, so that really is a 1965 comic book of them. And evidently I got it from YouTube.
eBay.
I always say
YouTube
is
things?
YouTube
Oh, I'm
is
sure
always
they do.
they actually do.
They do.
They can you
What?
can
Me? I can't sit still.
we got out of our 501 subscribers.
We've had 3 for the most part. It just now went to 2.
Oh, well, we lost one. Okay, and then I have these Munster trading cards. I don't remember where I got these from. They're not original. They're not the original Munster trading cards. They're like what do you call them? Foil cards?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And yeah, they're Herman and Grandpa, and there's only 4 of them here. I kept these. I don't know where I got these. There are several things I own that I don't know where I got them, and I don't know where a lot of things that I did have,
Where they went?
where they went. I couldn't even tell you. You did get me this though. The Munster, Herman Munster Funko.
I don't remember.
You got me that. You got me that.
Take your word for
Yeah,
it.
you did. Yeah, I think it was a Christmas present or something. I'm not sure. Could have been a birthday. I don't know. But yeah, I had that sitting in that bedroom years ago. I've had it for years. But Funkos, you know, there's a Funko everything. And yes, I'm waiting for them to make one of me.
You actually can order your own Funko.
I suppose you can these days.
You can.
Yeah.
You really can.
Yeah.
Your own bobblehead.
Yeah.
Okay, and the last thing I want to show, I've showed on my show back when I was doing more of the motionette shows, that Deza got me.
That cost a lot.
Yeah. What did it cost? $175?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's cardboard.
Yeah, this is a cardboard store display of A&W root beer of, I call them the new Munsters, okay? It's not the original Munsters, it's the one with, what was that guy's name? Schrack, or his last name? You didn't write down anything about the new Munsters?
No, he was boring.
Oh, okay. Yeah, he's been on another thing, but anyway.
He was boring.
Yeah, this is the cast we were talking about of the new Munsters, and they, old and new, advertised A&W root beer, okay? And Deza got this down to the mall at one of those shops that...
It was an antique.
Yeah.
Kind of like, they were
Yeah.
cool. I
They
liked
had
it.
posters and all
and
kinds
she
of
was,
stuff like
I
that.
believe you were under 20 years old when you bought this.
I was with Aaron.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So you were probably right around 20, give or take.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh my God, that was
She
20
spent
years ago.
$175.
That was pretty much
for
her
this.
only Christmas gift.
Yes,
And Aaron was just
yes.
standing there like, are you serious right
Yes.
now? And I'm like, dude,
And-
this is weird.
And it's been 21 years since.
20? 20? You better calm down.
Do you not know what next coming 2 weeks is going to be?
I forgot my birthday.
Her birthday's coming up real
Literally
soon.
forgot.
And wait,
Literally
she's
forgot.
way closer to 41 than 40.
Oh my
So
God, I did forget. Because Sean's birthday's Monday. He'll be 20. And I was saying, I got to remember to get him a gift and stuff
Yes.
like that. And
no, your
I forgot
birthday.
about my
Yes.
own.
Anyway, that's what she got me 21 years ago, because it would have been Christmas, so but yeah. Anyway, she paid $175 for this. Okay, I've done a lot of research online for several years, and I can tell you that I've only located one other of all time.
How
that
much are they selling it for?
someone they're not selling it. They're not selling it. Somebody owns one of these. I've reinforced it all the way around because it's real bendable cardboard, okay? This was a hanging display,
Yeah,
okay?
he had it hanging above the register.
This was a hanging display. And to my knowledge, only one other one of these exists. Because the
Did
policy...
you do this part?
Yes.
It better not take down the value when I go to sell it.
It's totally reinforced all the way around.
Because I'm planning on going on
so,
Disney World.
So it doesn't tear. I totally reinforced it all the way around.
If they're like, whoever did this, you get less money. I'm going to spit on your grave. I'll be so upset.
No, the thing is, I only know of this one and one other one that exists because in most cases, stores want you to throw away displays.
They make you
They
nowadays.
make you throw away displays. I don't know why, but they do. So I only know of one other person owning one of these cars. Now, this cost $175 21 years ago. I told Deza, don't even think about selling it for less than $1,200. Okay? Don't even think about it. Because
I'm, again, trying to go to Disney World. Okay?
It is very, very rare. And you're saying, well, it's not the Munsters. In a way, it makes it more rare because less people collected the new Munsters because it wasn't as popular. That's why none of these exist, okay? That people have less merchandise of the new Munsters than the old ones.
So when you die, I can live my best life.
Well, again, you don't want to get rid of that. You know, I have posted pictures on that years ago on people were, oh my God, I would just love to have, I can't believe it. Yeah, it is a very rare thing because it is the new Munsters. People didn't collect, that show did not do well. That cast did not do well, and it wasn't sought after. Now, and you know how it is, when something's not sought after, you want it. Years ago, when years go by. So, wow. I can't believe so many people of our 501 subscribers joined us.
It's right in the middle of a Saturday.
Yeah.
You know, people are doing
bad
stuff.
time.
You know.
What are they doing? What are they? I'll tell you what they're not doing. They're not watching. They're not watching Munster Go Home on our channel here, getting it reviewed. It's like I'm very disappointed. Very disappointed.
Okay, are we ready to?
You want to wrap this up? I knew this.
I'm ready.
I knew this would go
30
kind of long.
minutes live to me is long enough.
Okay, right when we get done with this, we're going to regroup and we're going to shoot tomorrow's show today.
Are there snacks?
Yes, there is snacks. Cadbury eggs. Cadbury eggs.
I don't know if I have ever had a Cadbury egg.
You have. I've got
It's
it on
chocolate.
video.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Chocolate
it's-
cream.
See,
They're powerful. They're powerful. Yeah. Okay, so I guess we're going to wrap it up. And I want to say for our very first live show, this was extremely disappointing for the amount of people. I thought, you know, we had this same amount of people when we did live on a group thing.
But again, it's right in the middle of a Saturday.
I don't care. I don't care. People are not watching
He
this
expects
show.
too much.
Expect too much. 501
People
subscribers.
have jobs, and then if
They don't have jobs. They don't.
Okay, that's kind of
They
true.
don't.
But then they could be, you know, people like me that they only have the weekends off, so that's when they go out and
I
do
don't
stuff.
want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. This is our first live show.
It went
And
back up to 3.
This is our also our anniversary show of the very first show we did last year. We showed the movie Bloody Pit of Horror on this very day, probably almost at this very time.
What did that say?
Last
Oh,
year
thank
we
you.
started Creature Features showing the movies this very day 1 year ago. This wasn't a plan to go live 1 year from now, but it is coincidentally the very first time we're going live, and it's 1 year
She said we
from
looked
that
good.
time.
Well, she probably meant me and Mom, but you're here.
Yeah. Anyway, we're going to do our live our not live show next. We got to do our show about the movie Indestructible Man, and that will be posted tomorrow. This show, from what I understand, it gets when we shut down, it takes a little bit of processing for YouTube to get it up there, and then YouTube will ask me if I want to post it. And do I want to edit it?
Yes, you do.
I don't know if it's easy to edit or not. I know it is with my own software, but
I mean, it should be. You just cut the first part off.
yeah. But I'm just ultra disappointed.
But
on how
thank
many
you
people.
to the 3 people that are there.
It's Jessica. Jessica's Honey Bun,
Can you see?
I don't know.
and
I don't know.
I don't know who the third person might be. It might be Chad,
Chad? I don't
because he
know.
was the only one that did it on Facebook.
But if it's not, thank you anyway.
You bust your hump. You bust your hump. You bust your hump. And this is the thanks you get.
Some is
Yeah.
better than none.
Well,
Yeah, this is the thanks you
well,
get.
I'll tell you, if Zowie has to show up on one of these lives to make this thing work, I mean, come on.
Well, that third person left.
Because you're being mean. All right, let's wrap this
Okay.
up.
Wrapping it up, I'm going to have to get up and shut it off by hand. I'm going to let these two guys wave to you. And
I'll get to wave.
I'm walking behind the camera now.
Like an old man.
I'm walking.
Oh, good.
If you slept the way I had to sleep, I'll tell you. Yeah, I've only got 2 back here.
I have 2 dogs and a dude sleeping.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Bye.
Okay. We're going to shut down now.
And he's still
Yeah.
talking.
I'm having to see where to do it. Okay.